This is my example of a Murphy bed bracket. This is to put pressure on the bed when you're lowering it so it doesn't just drop and whack someone in the head. So I have made this piece up, which is about 7 inches long by about 6 inches this way. Has multiple holes drilled all the way along for springs. Here I have this little L arm. This is 3.5 inches, and the overall length of this is around 17 inches. This is very arbitrary in length. The idea being that this arm will be affixed to the side of the bed like this picture showing. Here's the bracket we're looking at. Here's the L bracket. This is the bed. Here's the ceiling. The bed will come down out of the wall and go back up in, and this little bracket is meant to offset that weight. So I'm going to give you another example in a moment of this in use on my workbench. Give you a quick idea of how much stuff is all out in order to build this. Here's my little MIG welder. Here is the actual bracket. So if you look, there is a little pivot point here, and there is another one here. This location is about 3 inches from the end drilled in. So when you pull the bed down, you'll see this bracket is stretching the springs. Here on the bench, I only have 3 springs attached. 9 are anticipated. When the bed raises, the springs return. This would be an example of the bracket when the bed is closed and up in the wall. This would be attached to the bed. This is not attached to anything and is free floating. This end of the springs would be attached to the housing that the bed fits in. So this would be near the floor, would likely be L angle with a bunch of holes in it, and you would attach springs between the two. As the bed lowers, stretches the springs. As it raises, springs go back to a resting position. I hope this is helpful. I couldn't find anything myself on the internet. If it is helpful, right underneath this picture, you'll see a little button that says like. For the effort to make this little video, it would just be cool of you to click the little like button under the picture to the left, because that makes this video stay available to other people who might want to build a Murphy bed. I will add some video a little later showing more of this function. I build a lot of things. My website is the word farm, the letter N, and the word yard.com. farmanyard.com. Though I don't build brackets and Murphy beds, I build a lot of other things. Okay, one quick more picture. This is roughly the size of a spackle knife. And this, again, is 17 inches long, 3.5 inches this way. This hole is drilled, a pivot point, about 3 inches in. There's another hole that will be drilled at this end, and this bracket will affix to the actual bed frame where the mattress sits. This bracket is floating, and there'll be a bracket over here to hold the springs. Here it is. This would be the floor area bracket. Here are the springs. This is the bed bracket and the bed and the ceiling. So when we pull this down, this little arm stretches to springs. One of these would go on each side, and I'm going to be building a housing to cover all of this so nobody can get their little fingers into the springs. Okay, hope this helps you. This would have helped me quite a bit. Save me some research. Little like button on your bottom left.